Hey there, my name's Catherine Haley, but I go by Kat. People always are saying, oh, like Kat as in Caitlin, Katrina, or Catalina. And I'm like, no, it's not the Catalina wine mixer. My name is Catherine with a C, so I go by Kat. And when I was in college, my friends would say to me, Kat, kitty cat, wow. And then this one time, this boy put his arm around me in the backseat of an Uber my senior year of college, and he was so hot. And he said to me, Kat, kitty cat, wow. And I was like totally fangirling, thinking he's in love with me. Invited him on a date function. He was not in love with me, but I found out 6 months later that while I was watching Wedding Crashers, the guy goes, you hooked up with the MILF? And I think it's Oliver Wilson goes, yeah, I did. Her name was Kat, kitty cat. So, Kat, kitty cat, meow. That's now how I tell everybody how to remember my name. I'm 24 years old, born and raised in South Florida. I am from Lighthouse Point. It's a teeny little town. Yes, we have a lighthouse. And it's right in between Boca Raton and Fort Lauderdale, like 20 minutes away from both. I went to college at UF, so go Gators! I'm gonna be like Hannah Brown, except instead of saying, whatever they are, Roll Tide, I'll be just gator chomping like the entire season. I chose to do telecommunication production. I realized pretty quickly that I love Erin Andrews, but I am not Erin Andrews. I like to have fun with sports. I like to play sports, but I don't like drool over sports, you know? So with my telecom production degree, it's basically video production. So why am I not the one working on the cast of The Bachelor, stalking everyone, filming them? Well, I realized I don't want to do that either. I worked for a radio station in West Palm Beach. I realized I love radio. I know, like, who listens to the radio anymore? Probably like no one. I know, I even listen, I'll admit, I even listen to my Spotify and Apple Music before I listen to my radio station. Post-college, I went to Chicago, and there they have this big boot camp called Morning Show Boot Camp. So I showed up literally alone, but I paid my way to get there. And while I was there, people were like, oh, so what company are you with? I'm like, I'm by myself. And I just was like passing out business cards, dressed like in a full business suit, and people on radio don't dress nice. I landed a job on a morning show in Louisville, Kentucky. Let's just say Louisville's not my favorite place, but I love the people like I worked with. I don't like the cold, like, nope, cold's not for me. I like to be sweaty like all the time, I guess, because South Florida's very humid. I worked there for a year, I got laid off, I moved home, back in with mom and pop, so this is my childhood bedroom that we're in right now. I'll give you a tour in a minute. And I was unemployed, living off little unemployment checks, then landed a job for a Miami radio station. So this is what I do for work. I come into my little studio and do some breaks. The new hit 77.3, Miami's new hit music and home of that 2-minute promise. It's Kat Haley, and ooh, you know what time it is? Time for that lunchtime meetup mix with your boy Alfie. I'm your girl Kat Haley, and we're gonna be straight partying, and I'm gonna be straight sweating. But text me what you want to hear to 97397, because we're gonna be dancing up in this club. My roommates are my parents and my little sister. I am nothing like them. First and foremost, I am 100% the wild card, the wild child, like out of everybody here. My little sister has never drank alcohol in a day in her life, goes to church like regularly. I was a Catholic schoolgirl growing up. Like, I'm not some bad kid or anything. It's just that I just like to have fun. I've also always been more, like by far the most outgoing out of my family. And when I say outgoing, I mean unapologetic, unafraid to dance on an elevated surface, do karaoke. Oh, my go-to karaoke song is All I Want for Christmas Is You, or Man, I Feel Like a Woman. Oh, secret talent I discovered at a young age is I think I sound just like Shakira. Zamina mina, rocka rocka, zamina mina, zinkerilla. This time for it. I'm on tonight, you know I keep starting line. I'm starting to feel it's right. Baby, let's go. Real slow, let me see, baby, see it's perfecto. Oh boy, I can see your body moving. Now, animal of man, I don't really know what you're doing. I just seem to have a plan. My will is so frustrated. My being and I mean, whatever the words are. All right, let's talk about boyfriends. So yes, I have been in love more than once, twice. To the point that my mom's even sat me down for it, and she goes, Catherine, okay, call me Kat, don't call me Catherine. My mom goes, out of the 3 daughters, your little sister's gonna get married first, because she's been dating the same guy since she was 14 years old. She's now 22, and they have like a promise ring and everything, so she'll probably get engaged in the next year. your older sister, Lauren's 25. She goes, she'll probably, whoever she finds next, she's gonna marry to. She's very corporate. She goes, you on the other hand, you're very like free-spirited, yogi girl. I surf. I taught surf lessons in high school. I scuba dive. See my beachy jewelry. Like, I don't know, I'm different than them. But she goes, also though, you've been in love. To the point that your sisters have said to me, like, dang, like I want that passionate love that Kat's had. I even had it in high school. Like, people say your high school sweetheart, and it was lovely, it was great. We were the best of friends, but we went to different colleges and it just didn't work out. Then I had another boyfriend I was madly in love with, but he got drunk and cheated on me. And the very first boyfriend I had that I thought I was in love with, but now looking back, I think it was just puppy love, because it was the first person I ever had super strong feelings for. He also got drunk and cheated on me. So I don't know why that happens. Is it because I'm attracted to the most outgoing guy in the room that has to be the center of attention and then cheats? I don't know, but what I'm looking for, I think, in a guy is someone who can match my energy levels, is spontaneous, just down to be like, hey, babe, let's like, oh, these tickets are cheap, even at Spirit or Frontier, I don't care, like, and we're going out of town for this weekend. I'd be like, sure, screw it, let's go. I want somebody who's fun, courageous, like, spontaneous as heck, down to be adventurous with me. Like, I love to hike. I've done Yosemite, I've done some of the big national parks. I love to travel. I know that sounds super basic, but I also love the sports. I told you, I surf, I wakeboard, I snowboard, I water ski. I played sports all of high school. I work out like 4 times a week. I need somebody who's also just as down to stay and act like a kid forever.
And by act like a kid, I mean make stupid videos like so.
Carol Baskin killed her husband, whacked him. Can't convince me that it didn't happen. Fed them to tigers, they snacking. What's happening? Carol Baskin.
Kind of tastes like Christmas, but like with leaves in it, definitely. I have never even heard of what a juniper was before this. I don't know, someone in the office cannot shut up about these, but it tastes like Christmas time, but I threw some grass in it. Here's our tree that we're gonna try. It's sturdy. Oh my gosh! It doesn't want to come off. That tastes like it smells like. It hurt my tongue. They're not even that good. Shoot! My God, someone's yelling at me. The juniper tree one.
My friends are really, really funny and weird. Like, we have traveled to different countries and just walking around the streets wearing banana suits, like being super goofy. I've skydived in a banana suit. We love to wear wigs places. This is one of my favorites, that we have gone out and just like, we throw it around back and forth to each other. Sometimes we'll bring out multiple wigs. It's just fun. And now I feel like wearing wigs out is trendy. If he hates me wearing wigs, then he can't take me. Like, unapologetically on myself. So whoever I'm with, they have to see it, accept it, love it, and think that I'm just cute and funny. Oh my. There's a crazy to hot list, right? So hopefully they're like, like, she's cute enough that she can wear dumb wigs.
First and foremost, Matt and I would obviously make a beautiful couple as pictured above. Second, Matt played football in college. I mean, I won the UF sorority flag football cup and got to play in the swamp. So your girl's got an arm and we could play some football together. I saw a video of you, Matt, trying to learn how to surf, but falling a lot on your Instagram. Babe, don't worry, I was a surf instructor, so I'll teach you how to surf. Also, I love that he has lots of funny TikToks. Obviously, as I've posted, I make dumb TikToks all the time and have so much fun for it. Last but not least, probably the best thing that I like about Matt is his charity work with like ABC food tours. He loves kids, taking them to all the different restaurants in New York City, and I love charity work too. In college, I worked for Children's Miracle Network, helping kids that were sick from cancer and stuff, because not every day can you take it for granted. My junior year, I decided to apply to be a morale captain for a dance marathon at UF that supports Children's Miracle Network. I decided to apply because in spring of my sophomore year, something really life-changing happened. I was on a date function. We got out of the car and walked across the street, and a car came out of nowhere and hit us while we were walking. I flew 15 feet into the air, face straight into the street pavement, said bystanders. They had spray painted the street orange and coned it off, which usually is what they do when they think somebody had died on the scene. My parents got the worst call they could ever receive in the middle of the night and drove 5.5 hours from South Florida all the way up to Gainesville to see my face completely destroyed, bruises everywhere, a broken nose. Plenty of stitches later, I was sent home, and after a week or less, decided to go back to UF and finish my recovery there. After that day, I set a reminder on my phone every morning at 10 a.m. that says, "Thank you, God, for being alive and full of life to share." I fully feel that you can never take a day for granted or a minute for granted. And these kids that we're helping out with Children's Miracle Network, they don't even know if they're going to be able to survive till the next day because of the crazy illnesses that they're going through. So that was my way of feeling like I have this next day to live, so why not find a way to give back? Every day, I strive to live life to its fullest. I want to take moments to just look around me and appreciate my surroundings. Be thankful for the friends that I have. Take care of my body. Try my best to be as healthy as I can and know that I gave it my all, because every day is a gift. Whether you spend your day appreciating nature, taking care of yourself with a simple workout, reading a book, or trying something new, living your life with no regrets. If you want to apply to The Bachelor, don't just think about it, do it. So that's why I'm here. I want to put myself out there, try something new, and not look back thinking, what if I had applied to The Bachelor? Could I have found my person? You never really know unless you try. So cheers to taking new risks, being alive and full of life to share, and hopefully partaking on a beautiful journey on The Bachelor, and taking Mr. Matt James here on a little hometown date. We definitely have to grab dinner and a drink at my parents' best friend's restaurant called Two Georges at the Cove. There's a beautiful patio out here that we'd love to tie our boats up to and hang out and watch the sunset around happy hour. My neighbors and friends all love to come, and it's just 5 minutes away from my house, and it is just so much fun. So here we are, Two Georges at the Cove, where you and I are having hometown dates.
Matt James, you, me, right here, sunset, possibly Debbie, Matt, Lauren, Megan, and the dog for a little hometown date-a-roo right here. Cheers to my invisible drink at my favorite happy hour spot. If you pick me to be on The Bachelor, I'm telling you, I will bring this wig. Like, this is mandatory to bring. And I will wear it on a date with The Bachelor. And I'll sing Shakira, Shakira.
At the end of the day, I've got one life to live. So why not live that life with my person? Someone who loves me unconditionally, makes me laugh until I snort, goes on adventures with me, makes silly videos with me, plays a round of football, or is down to learn how to surf or a new skill. Hopefully that person is you.